Hey folks, if you're new and you're joining us just now for Game 3, I suggest you go back and watch Games 1 and 2 of this amazing Cats Out of the Bag Delcatty team. Delcat is the highlighter of this game with normalized Thunder Wave to hit things like Gliscor to knock off Poison Heal, and just to mess some things up in general. And Paralyzing Steals is really cool, or Grounds is really cool with Thunder Wave, and also things like Steelix. Gardevoir Choice Scarf for Memento to set up into either Belly Drum Azumarill or Shell Smash Cloyster. I believe it's specially defensive Gliscor, and Shuckaberry fully offensive Heatran. Like I said, guys, if you're new to the channel and you're new to our series, this is our Delcatty team series. There'll be other teams moving forward. I just wanted to go over this team preview and welcome you to Game 3 of Cats Out of the Bag. Let's get to it.
And we are in Game 3 with our Delcatty team versus Luffy, a.k.a. Mike from the Battle Hub Discord server. I do believe I still don't change it. Okay, so I still got another game before I change it. I believe I have a fourth game with this Delcatty team. His team is very interesting. Skarmory, Gorebyss, Kecleon, Pachirisu, Flygon, and Gramble. Once again, the object of the game is to normalize Thunder Wave to hit things like Flygon, Landorus, things that really don't want to be Thunder Waved. His threats, honest to God, I'm scared to death of Pachirisu, Kecleon, and Gorebyss. Some of those lower tier mons just do a bunch of really cool things that you just don't expect them to do. New background, guys. Gotta love it. This background is beautiful. So the Cats Out of the Bag is going to lead the battle up against the Gorebyss. As always, guys, we are trying to figure out how we want to start things off. We do not like shell smashes. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and hit the like button and leave a comment. He's going to go hard out into Gramble as I missed the Thunder Wave, so that's kind of whatever. Now, Grambl's kind of a mixed bag here. I don't know what it wants to exactly go for. Mount Lava Lava checks it pretty well. Especially with Flash Cannon, on top of the fact that it could possibly have Earthquake. I highly doubt he's just going to hard go Earthquake predicting Heatran. If he does, he's an amazing player and a scholar and a Bimbridge scholar. But my man's just goes for the safe play. Rough, I mean, safe plays are always good plays, you know what I'm saying? So Mount Lava Lava here is like, alright, I still have not choice specs yet. But, man, I really should add Choice Specs Heatran to this team. I keep saying that, and I honestly should, because Specs Tran is just absolutely gargantuanly awesome. So, I have Dragon Pulse for the Flygon, but Flash Cannon automatically KOs this wonderful Bulldog, and I would say I'm top dog. I mean, I got a bigger Bulldog tail than you do, and mine looks like a Bulldog. So let's get out of Flygon, and these things usually like to run like Scarf and stuff. I do have Death Chamber. I don't know what I want to exactly take from this thing, but I've got to swap out. I'm not taking any Earthquake shenanigans. And I think Flygon, he goes for the Boom Burst. The Boom Burst. I am specially defensive, max special defense, max HP Gliscor. And this is a 3-hit KO solid. Excuse me? Is this Specs Flygon? I feel like it would have to be to do that much. Facade doesn't even do half. Is my man Specs max HP Flygon? Because that's actually kind of insane. I'm pretty sure he's choice locked. I'm pretty sure he's got Specs. Mount Lava Lava can definitely take hits from the likes of a Boom Burst. That looks like Specs damage on a Heatran. Not that it's specially defensive, but Heatran does have the Steel typing to resist those normal type attacks. So I do feel like that definitely is choice Specs damage. So, he goes out into Pachirisu, who doesn't really appreciate a Dragon Pulse. I didn't really want to go for the Flash Cannon. I could have gone for the Fire Blast. I'm not interested in any Nuzzle shenanigans this thing wants to do. So, it actually ends up working out because we get Gorebyss onto Gardevoir. And my first thought when I saw Gorebyss is Shell Smash. He's clicking the win button. Well, I have the win button as well, which is Memento, which allows me to reduce this thing's stats by 2 if he wants to set up the Shell Smash. And honestly, I had to go for that play. Even if he swapped to Pachirisu to take this Memento, the risk of him setting up a Shell Smash with Gorebyss against my team was too great and something I could not let happen. So, that being said, it would have swept through my entire team, as you will see Gorebyss's power later on in this fight. So, I'm going to go out into Cloyster on Pachirisu, and I'm thinking that maybe, possibly, this thing, I could take a Nuzzle from this thing. I don't know what else this thing has on it. I'm going to go ahead and go for that Shell Smash just to see if I outspeed it even after Paralysis. Pachirisu is not idiotically fast, and Cloyster's pretty decent, so I'm pretty sure I can go for whatever. He goes for a Super Fang now, and I am fully paralyzed, so a Volt Switch will probably most definitely kill me, but I'm hoping I can actually live something. He has the Grass Knot instead of the Volt. Well, he probably does have, I don't know if he has Volt Switch or just Nuzzle and Volt Switch. So he has Grass Knot, that's interesting. I'm going to go out to Cat's Out of the Bag. And Cat's Out of the Bag, you know, he's got some lower tier stuff, so the power level is a little lower here for things like Delcatty. He does swap out here into a Skarmory, which is exactly what I thought he would do. But it's fine, because what I want to do is just get him out of the range of Sturdy. Why? Because of Heatran. Heatran can KO this thing with a Fire Blast at any time. I just need this thing not to be having any kind of HP. Now, keep in mind, I also, paralyzing it's going to be easier for my Azumarill to come in and sweep, and he just comes in right on my Thunder Wave, on my normalized Thunder Wave. His Flygon gets paralyzed, and Flygon being paralyzed is fantastic, because that means Azumarill can kill it, and so can Mount Lava Lava with a Dragon Pulse. So, this is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and go for that Stab Double Edge now. I don't know if Normalized gives more power to Double Edge. I've actually got a funny story to tell you guys. A couple weeks ago, there was a really bad storm here, and it knocked out my TV, and I thought my TV had completely gone. So I laid in the bed one day and clicked the remote on, and it came on, right? But the problem was, somehow, I think there's a ghost in my house, because somehow the plug on the back right side of the TV that I've never touched completely got unplugged. You know, Retro, it could have been that time you tried to plug the capture board up to the TV. Yeah, that's a good thing. So, Delcatty does not do anything to this Kecleon other than paralyze it as he gets off a power-up punch. Now, I'm not too concerned about Kecleon's coverage, so what I decided to do is go into Azumarill. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go into the Ghost type so he doesn't take super effective damage from Play Rough, but I feel like at the same time this is a really good opportunity to Belly Drum because, once again, the power level of Kecleon is just not really that good. That's with boosted attack with a power-up punch, and also with using a Life Orb. So I do have enough HP after the Citrus Berry to get the Belly Drum up, and now I'm rocking things in. I'm thinking, okay, at some point he comes into this Skarmory, and when he does, I've got a superpower with his name on it. And I don't know about you guys, Skarmory is a defensive behemoth, but it does not appreciate a superpower. So he goes into Pachirisu to take this boosted Aqua Jet, and Pachirisu doesn't take that. Bye, Squirrel. The Bunny Rabbit is superior. I mean, just look at Bunnelby and Diggersby. So in comes this Skarmory thinking he could probably deal with my Hey Kaiba. I'm going to go for the superpower. I mentioned before this thing being unsturdy, and this is what I was talking about. I don't think the crit mattered there at all because I was at +6 attack. He does have the Whirlwind, so that is unfortunate. I would have killed this thing dead where it stood. So now, Heatran comes in here, and Heatran can kill this thing from whatever I want to go for. Heatran can kill this thing. Heck, Death Chamber could come in and kill this thing. So what I decided to do is actually go ahead and go for the Dragon Pulse. I'm trying to remember. I believe that's because Flygon is paralyzed, and I know that I can take it out from this range with a Dragon Pulse. Because I'm not interested in anything else this thing wants to do. Now, this thing right here, I wanted so bad to just go for something, because I know he Shell Smashes here, which does give him his White Herb. Now, what I was thinking in the background of all of this is I could maybe take an attack, not with Heatran, of course, because there's a Surf coming my way for sure. That Specs Dragon Pulse, I keep saying Specs, that Dragon Pulse does a lot of damage. But I do have, unfortunately, Gliscor and Azumarill. What I was thinking is that Azumarill would be able to take a hit from this thing, but unfortunately for me, as you're going to see this Azumarill, I could have gone for the Aqua Jet, but I mean, it is a Gorbis, and it does have its defenses back to normal. I don't think I would be able to take it out from this range. So I decided to go for the Play Rough, but he has the Psychic, and from this range that is enough to take out Heikaiba. So he's actually going to get in my brain and hack my computer systems. And unfortunately, Mount Lava Lava will go down to the Gorbis. That was a fantastic game. A very, very close game. My God. Now, him having his underrated Pokemon really made the game even that much more fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. And I think I have one more game of the Delcatty team. If not, it'll be a send-off. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.